That celebration that you just watched is from the Premier League managers, because finally people can have a break. Pep Guardiola been so dominant in the Premier League. I think 6 titles in the last 10 years. Manchester City and Pep Guardiola. I still remember when he joined City, people were calling him Fraudiola. He's not going to win anything. This is the Premier League. It's a different animal. He came, he conquered, and he left. Congratulations for a great job that he did at City, putting City in that top level, winning them the Champions League, winning them so many domestic trophies. This guy is absolutely a legend for Manchester City and a legend for the Premier League. One of the best. In case you've been living under a big rock, Bomba came out a few hours ago saying that Pep Guardiola to leave Manchester City at the end of this season, which means only like 1 or 2 games to go until he leaves. So they announced it so he can get the ovation that he deserves. But it's going to be really sad to see Pep Guardiola go. But like I said, for opposition teams and for other managers, they are like, oh, finally we can now play normal. Many other teams can win, not only Pep. The only bad thing from this guy is not winning the Premier League or the Champions League this season. I don't know how City were so poor this season to give away every time the opportunity been given to them. No, they just threw away. They were just pushing each other. Oh, you want a trophy? No, you know, them and Arsenal until the end, and now Arsenal are 1 win away from winning the Premier League, and I think they're gonna do it unless if Arsenal does the Arsenal the last day, which is bottling. But that is another debate, you know, until next Sunday, right? Championship Sunday, where every team is gonna play at the same time, and then we're gonna know the result. But it's unlikely that City really do it. Arsenal are gonna be champions of England. But we're gonna just say thank you, Pep Guardiola, for an amazing, you know, time in the Premier League, because he challenged so many managers. So many managers really measured themselves, compared themselves to Pep Guardiola. He became the benchmark. Now, who's going to take the reign? Because Arteta is winning the title, probably will win the Champions League. New era is starting. Alonso is coming to Chelsea Football Club. You know, it's going to be between Alonso, Mikel Arteta, and also Enzo Maresca, who is going to take over from Pep Guardiola. By the way, we're going to discuss also about Enzo Maresca in this video. So if you appreciate the work that your brother is doing in this channel, please smash the like button. It doesn't cost anything. It will take you only 1 second to do it, my friend, just to help with YouTube algorithm and encourage me to continue making videos. All right, people. Pep Guardiola, according to Fabrizio Romano, he was expected to leave Manchester City this summer, with Enzo Maresca always been as the only replacement wanted by Manchester City. Of course, Pep ready to say goodbye in the next days, while Maresca said yes. He already said yes to Manchester City month ago. So this was planned, right? Last October, David Ornstein revealed that Enzo Maresca actually was talking to Manchester City when he was at Chelsea Football Club. After that, the result on the pitch wasn't there. Losing, not taking the job seriously. So you can blame the sporting directors for not backing Maresca, blah, blah, blah. But Maresca pushed the situation to be the way it is so he can have an opportunity to be good with the fans, so people can feel sorry for him and say, oh, he won titles and he wasn't backed and blah, 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 and blame other people instead of telling the truth or seeing the truth in face. So this is David Ornstein back then, right? So according to David Ornstein, as you can tell here, Enzo Maresca informed Chelsea twice last October 2025. That's what I wanted to say. 2025. That there wasn't even a problem there. Chelsea were winning games. And all of a sudden he came and he said, if Manchester City come calling, I am talking to them already. So he already he knew exactly what he was doing. He manipulated the situation to make it sound like it's impossible to manage Chelsea and the sporting directors and put the blame on somebody else. But he knew it since month and month before even he left Chelsea Football Club. So when it comes to Enzo Maresca, I am going to back my club on this one. Blame whoever you want, but if you are intelligent enough to understand, he kind of pushed that situation to be the way it was. And on the pitch, you could tell the result wasn't there anymore. He wasn't interested anymore. His, intervention, in media were like, always a problem, always a problem. So he wanted to go, and you go. Nobody is bigger than my club. Nobody is bigger than Chelsea Football Club. Goodbye for me. Now we have Xabi Alonso, and let's fight. He's the enemy. He's my enemy right now, Enzo Maresca. Let's be honest. Yeah, you won with Chelsea, blah, blah, blah. You created so many issues. Listen, it is what it is. Go manage City. You have a blank check. You can buy whoever you want. You can win titles. I don't care. Now, Alonso is the guy that will take Chelsea to the next level. But I don't like people who manipulate the situation, play the victim, but you know exactly what you're doing. I really hate hypocrite people. Enzo Maresca is a freaking hypocrite. He knew what he was doing, but people who don't understand common sense are just going to blame the club or the sporting directors. Anyways, people, it is what it is. Let me know what you think about Pep Guardiola leaving the Premier League. Good or bad thing? And what do you think about Enzo Maresca? Is he going to be dominant like Pep Guardiola and win so many trophies with Manchester City? Or you think you can't compare Maresca and Pep, and Maresca is going to have hard time at Manchester City? I hope really that he has hard time at City because of the manipulation and because of what he tried to paint my club, Chelsea Football Club, to make himself look good. I don't care about Maresca anymore. Thank you for the memories. Now it's Xabi Alonso, baby.